good morning. Today, our first stop is here at Florida Cracker. We're going to get some breakfast.
Started off with the cinnamon roll this morning. Their cinnamon roll is my favorite. It is like biscuity. It's got a lot of icing, but not too sweet. Pecans, so if you can't have nuts, keep that in mind. But it's just so delicious. It's definitely my favorite thing that they have here.
So to keep with the fall theme today, got the pumpkin pancakes.
I've never had their pumpkin pancakes, but I hear that they're like a specialty, so thought I'd give them a try today. And then I went with the cheesy grits because you're here, you can never go wrong with the cheesy grits.
And I went with the Monte Cristo sandwich. I've never had that here, so it's
Same with French toast?
Yeah, French toast, ham, egg, and cheese. Looks pretty good. I mean, all their breakfasts here are pretty hearty and they're great. So imagine this will be just as good.
That was so good.
What happened? You didn't even finish them.
I did not. They're really heavy.
Yeah.
They're very dense pancakes. They're not like light and fluffy. So plus there's four really thick pancakes, but they're really good. It's really nice because they're actually not very sweet. So a lot of times you get pancakes, especially if they're like specialty pancakes, they've got just too much sweetness going on. This was a really good balance of just being flavorful without being too sweet. It's got like a caramel drizzle on top and it comes with the cream, so just enough to balance out the taste of the pumpkin pancakes.
Yeah, and I didn't finish mine either. Mine was just like all their meals here, was pretty dense, pretty heavy. This Monte Cristo was more of a fork and knife Monte Cristo. Didn't come with raspberry sauce or any sort of jelly like that, so did have to add some syrup to it just to give it a little bit more sweetness to it, because with the ham and the cheese it was just a little too salty, but overall it was really good.
When you come into eat at Florida Cracker, they do have a tap room and a Florida Cracker trading company. They have a lot of great merchandise. So you have shirts, stickers, magnets, hats. They have all different kinds of products, mostly with their label on them, but it's a lot of fun things to look at.
We had another incredible breakfast at Florida Cracker Kitchen. If you can't make it to Brooksville, they do have other locations. There's one in Jacksonville, one in Homosassa, I believe is, but I don't think that one's really a breakfast stop like this one. I think that one's more kind of like their tap room. And then they have another location, Keystone,
which is in the Gainesville area.
Gainesville area. Okay, perfect. And I know some of them. I think it's the Gainesville, or no, maybe it's a Jacksonville location. They're really big on They have a Bloody Mary bar. The one in Homosassa, they have a resort, and it's on Monkey Island, if you're familiar with that. And Keystone, the Gainesville one, I'm not too familiar with that one. So if you can't make it out to Brooksville, you can always hit up those other locations, but
double check the hours before you come. I know the Brooksville one, they're only open until like 2 every day, except for Monday. They're always closed on Mondays. But I know some of them offer like a dinner too. So double check the hours, because the food and everything is the same, but their hours of operation vary from one location to the other.
Yeah. And sorry we didn't really get to take you around a whole lot. It was super loud. There was
and
music.
As you can see when we pulled up there, they get really busy.
Especially on the weekend.
Yeah. Sundays are probably one of their busiest days from our experience of going there.
Yep.
So it's expect to wait, but they've got so much to offer. Like we said, they have the tap room. You can grab a Bloody Mary or a mimosa or a coffee, something before you get your food. You can walk around the trading company. They've got a lot of neat merchandise in there. So
yeah. And now we're making our way to Sweetfields Farm, and that was part of it as well. Is at Sweetfields, which is a pumpkin patch and farm around this area. We did have to get a reservation ahead of time, and they're doing it in different time slots. So not only do you need a reservation for the day, but they assign you, or you get to pick what time you get to go in. So I think they had a 9, 10, 11, and throughout the day. And then it also said that our time was from 10 to 1. So we'll see how they're monitoring that, or how they're getting guests to come in and out. But we're really looking forward to it. I know the girls are.
It's something we've done in the past, and I'm kind of excited to see how it's going to work out with the reservation system because they get really busy. I mean, we've waited like 45 minutes just to be able to park sometimes. So it's a small place, but they have a lot of activities for the kids. They have a huge corn maze. They have a pumpkin patch. So, but it's just, I hope that the reservation system makes just even trying to get in, you know, a lot more manageable because once you get in, and it's totally fine, but it just, so many people trying to come in at one time in years past that it took a little time to get in. So
yeah, and I like it because it's not as busier, I would say, compared to some of the other ones like the Scott Farms and
if you're in the Orlando area, the Long and Scott Farms,
Long and Scott,
really busy, so
and some of the other ones. And there's another one in Eustis we really like. It's called Santa's Farm, and it looks like they're doing something similar as well with the reservation system. We've gone to that one during the fall, but we really like that one during Christmas. I mean, it's called Santa's Farm. They have some really great offerings, so we're really looking forward to taking you guys along with us. So now we are in Masaryktown, which is not too far away from Brooksville, Spring Hill, and Land Lakes area. So far, it's a lot better than where we were last time we were here. I think we were stopped even before this area just to get in. So looks like this reservation system
definitely cutting down the crowds.
Definitely cutting down the crowds, at least right now. We'll see if we get closer if there's a stop to get into to park, but so far so good. It does look like the 10 o'clock spot that we chose. We are the first ones maybe coming in today. You know, if there's a really lack of crowds. No, we went to park. They did say they're going to let us in about 10 minutes early before our reservation. All right, so when we did walk in, they did remind us our reservation time was from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we'll see how they're facilitating that. Not quite sure because they didn't give us wristbands or anything. But I don't know how long we'll actually be here past 1 anyway. There you go.
There you go.
Here it goes.
There you go.
We've been here for about 10 minutes, and I think the girls have tried just about every offering they have here, except for the petting farm and the sunflower maze they have over there. This is really cute. They have a lot more photo ops this year, so to get those Instagram photos.
It's corn maze.
Oh, the corn maze.
They do a sunflower maze in the springtime, but
That's
this one
right.
happens to be a corn maze.
That's right. Definitely a lot to do, and for $10 really is not a bad price at all for all the offerings that they have here for the kids.
Or if like it's like I don't know why I think we're gonna win, but I just feel full dress and
And now I think the girls are going to get one of their favorites, kettle corn. It looks like they do have pizza, some other snacks here as well. So inside here they have a shop where you can get even more pumpkins, these cute little sunflowers and bottles, some flowers, and I also got some apple cider, which we're going to try here in a minute. Just got my fresh made apple cider. Now we're going to make our way to
the maze.
Yeah, it's the maze. Got our first question. Question number 1, true or false?
False.
Ladybugs are not a true bug. A, true. B, false. Left or right?
That's right, that way.
True? Ladybugs are not bugs? Is that what you're saying? That's your guess?
No.
Or ladybugs are bugs, we go... Or if ladybugs aren't bugs, we go to the right.
I'm that way.
All right.
Let's see.
We only got about a half hour or so left until our time's up.
No. I don't think we'll find time. Wow.
Oh,
Oh.
dead end. Guess what then?
What?
We gotta go back to the question and read it. All right, so ladybugs are not true bugs. Answer's true. So we gotta go left.
Ladybugs. Ladybugs.
Question 2. When threatened, ladybugs will secrete an oily, foul-tasting fluid from A, their mouth, which is left, or B, joints in their legs, right.
That way.
Left?
Yeah.
Think it's their mouth?
All right, let's go.
No, I don't want to go that way.
Oh, which way are you thinking? You think it's from their legs?
All right.
I don't know. I think it's from their mouth.
Guess I'll find out.
Sounds like we should do one of those behind the seats tour when those come back up to get some more information about the ladybugs. We did it. So that was right. Question number 3. Ladybugs eat A, plant-eating insects like aphids, right, or leaves, left.
Aphids.
Yeah, aphids. That is one that we did learn on behind the seats.
So
Let's
you're
go right. And I feel like we're the only ones in this maze. I haven't seen any other families yet. I hear them though. I hear them in the distance.
Now which way? That.
Now this one, they don't give you a map. And it doesn't look like some of the other ones where they have like the lookout towers, but this one also, it doesn't take you a full day to do.
Oh.
Question 4. How many ladybugs are in a gallon? A, 2,000, B, 72,000.
That way.
I think B.
Yeah.
All right, let's try.
And here we are, back at question 4 for the 3rd time. I'm going to say the answer is somewhere in between, and we just cut through.
Probably. But we know it's got to be B.
Let's try B again. All right, we've been in here for a while now. This one's a little more deceiving than what I thought it would be. Hey, look, here's another one. Woo! Number 5, releasing beneficial insects such as lady beetles, aka ladybugs, into farm fields is a non-chemical way to help control pest issues. We released 3 gallons of ladybugs in our fields while growing this fall season's crops. How many ladybugs was that? A, 1,200 to the left. B, 216,000.
B. Definitely B.
Definitely B. Right?
Yes.
All right. So we've been in here for 20 minutes.
38 years.
This one was definitely a little more intimidating than what I expected. I thought we'd probably be out by now. We hit questions 1, 2, 3, 4 right away. And then we just kept hitting question 4 and 4 and 4.
I felt like they kept moving 5. Quite a million times.
All right. Well, dead end. Probably leads to a dead end.
Yeah, I think we need to go to the right.
Let's try the right. True or false, all ladybugs are girls? A, true, left, or B, false, right?
B.
B.
We made it. We made it.
There you go, and there's all the answers to the quiz. Now here's a maze I could get behind. that's gonna do it. We had an awesome time here at Sweetfields Farm. We had an awesome breakfast at Florida Cracker.
So good.
Definitely recommend if you're in the Brooksville area to stop by, do both of these. Remember though, you do need that reservation ahead of time. Can't just show up.
Yeah, like we said, when we got here, the tickets were sold out because they are recommending or requesting that you do pre-purchase tickets, so you can't just show up to do your corn maze. But they have a lot of activities. It was a lot of fun. The kids had a great time. Definitely a lot for them to do. They have a lot of great pumpkin choices. The corn maze was hot, but it was fun.
It was fun.
Once we finally got that number 5, we figured it out. But it was a good time. We had a great day.
Yeah, we were able to spend all 3 hours here. So at first we didn't think that was gonna be. I mean, we thought that was gonna be too much time to be here, but we spent a lot of time. It got busy, but not as busy as it's been in years past. So thanks for joining us. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get those notifications, because we don't do this often, but when we do, we'd love to bring you along. Remember, it's great, big, beautiful today. Tomorrow's just a dream away, and we'll see you later. Bye.